Hello, Paulie here, in the south of France, mate. You see that chapel? You know what's in there? A shocking secret. A secret that, like, once I expose it, it's going to change the way the world thinks about soccer and the World Cup. There's a secret society involved. George Bush is involved. Leonardo da Vinci was involved, mate. So what am I talking about? You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Da Vinci Cup. In 1890, the priest of this chapel, his name was Francois Sorneru. He was going through the chapel looking for a place to hide his sneaky porno collection. He's pulled up a special, like a panel in the floor he's never seen before, never noticed, because normally he was pissed from the wine. Well, he found these parchments, mate.
Sacre bleu!
Parchment, by the way, is just, like, I had to look it up. A parchment's like, this is the paper, but in them old days. Next thing you know, Sorneru starts doing strange things in the church. And then he holds big parties, inviting all sorts of hoity-toity people. The parties get out of hand and they start doing strange orgy rituals. Now, the Bishop of France, mate, he got upset. Priests can't be having, like, orgies and that. I mean, you know, not officially. Is he wanted to kick him out of the church. Mon ami Pope. Sorneru, when he finds this out, he sends a letter to the Pope. Next thing you know, Sorneru's off the hook. The Pope says, no, leave him alone, he's a good priest, no problem for him. The orgies continued, and a secret society was set up. And this whole thing is tied into the world game. Yes, soccer, yes, football, mate. And I'm going to tell you how far it goes back, because I am, if you can see that, mate, the conspiracy buster, and we're going to bust this conspiracy of the Da Vinci Cup. It all starts here in southern France, in Sorneru's hometown, Rennes-le-Château. And you wouldn't think that such a small bee's dick of a town could have hatched such a massive conspiracy. Now, it's not easy to bust a conspiracy, mate. So, look, I've brought my, like, mirror aviators. You can see my backpack. In there, mate, is a myriad of, like, gadgets and that I got from the $2 shop, mate. Do you know something about the mystery?
Je comprends pas.
Pompidou, what was that? Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Non, pas mademoiselle.
Oh, chick, the priest with the woo, you know.
Ah, no conozco.
Quand il est mort, moi j'étais pas né encore, je n'ai pas connu son photo.
Bonjour, merci beaucoup. He said something about there's probably going to be people following you. I think he said something like that. I think this bloke's following me, mate. What do you know? We know you know something. We know you know. Just hit us, tell us. I tracked down Sorneru's great-nephew. When he was a kid, he modelled for Mad Magazine's covers. Today, he's a village idiot. He's playing dumb, but he knows more than he wants to say. He's running away. This bloke, he knows something. See him smile at us? See that look? That inbred look? What do you think the priest discovered?
Oh, I don't know. I think he discovered something very big, but I don't know what it was.
What was the secret that he discovered, mate? Well, we're going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. You ready? Are you ready? The legend of Soccerus. It started in the Jesus times. The Roman soldiers would kick skulls from heads around. This is where the expression giving head started. Now, a prophet of the name of Soccerus was watching them, and he saw a historical significance in this game. He focused on the ball, the holy circle he called it. He would get visions of the future. It would, like, trigger something in him. You The Romans called him Pilus Amamus. In Latin, that means someone who loves balls. Soccerus at this stage didn't have a girlfriend. Soccerus started a game named after himself, soccer. And eventually he got himself a girlfriend. But his prophecy abilities didn't extend to chicks, because he's picked up Pontius Pilate's wife. Probably the stupidest thing he could have done in them days.
Lord, Germany 2, France 1, England 2, Sweden 0, Spain 3, Holland 2, France 3, Brazil 0.
Grass-cutting Jesus' big speech, Soccerus yelled out all future World Cup results. The village idiot Josephus of Arimathea wrote them down. He had no clue about what he was writing. He was just trying to impress chicks.
Was that England or England?
That night he's gone back to his cave, and his dreams were haunted by visions of what he had read. In the morning, fully freaked out, he committed stoogeicide. About 1,000 years later, when the Crusaders were doing their peace in the Middle East, a group of Special Forces knights were resting in Josephus's cave. Their leader, Sir Kilolots from France, he found the ancient scroll. And as if by divine intervening, he could read ancient scrolls. Just like Josephus, he had freaky dreams too. But he wasn't a village idiot. He could sense the power of the predictions. He sent the scroll back to France with his unofficial girlfriend. In those days, knights were meant to be virgins, but they were the studs of their day, and they had heaps of sexy medieval chicks. So the story goes, Sornaru has found the parchments that have the same list that Soccerus has predicted, mate. All the results on the parchment, apparently copied off one of the original Holy Grail buckets.
The legend of the Holy Grail.
Buckets? The legend I read on the internet says the sexy medieval chicks engraved the results onto 3 Holy Grail buckets. They needed spares in case one was stolen or one was mistaken for a piss bucket. In them days they didn't have toilets.